Hello Comics fam. As we all know, Batman has escaped Arkham riding on Killer Croc's back, and Bane is now ready to execute the final phase. But who exactly is Bane? Who made him? And why does he want to break Batman? Fear not, my absolutists. In today's episode, we answer all the burning questions. Break that subscribe button and let's dive in. Bane had slipped back into Gotham like a nightmare dragged home from hell. Alfred saw the signs first, the shifting shadows, the quiet rumble in the city's bones, and his gut turned cold. He cursed himself in silence. He should have warned Bruce. He should have told him exactly what kind of monster Bane truly was. Bane hadn't been forged in Gotham's alleys like so many of Bruce's foes. He had crawled out of Santa Prisca, a bleeding jewel in the Caribbean, ravaged endlessly by invading powers hungry for its riches. His father, a legend whispered through jungles and rebel camps, had led Cielos Libres, a resistance that bled for generations to free their homeland. They thought they had finally succeeded, storming the capital, seizing it for 3 brilliant days. Then, the invaders returned. The rebellion was smothered in gunfire and ruin. Survivors, including the young man who would become Bane, were shackled and dragged into Peñaduro, the prison that devoured souls. 11 years in the pit. 11 years of starvation, disease, torment, and watching brothers die one by one. But Bane endured. Not just endured, waited, sharpened. When the moment came, he led the last remnants of the rebellion in ripping open Peñaduro's gates and stealing a boat to reclaim their homeland. They reached Santa Prisca expecting armies, and instead found a single man on the beach, dressed in white like a carrion angel, the Joker. The clown spoke truths sharper than knives. Santa Prisca had always bled for outsiders. Even if Bane won it back, the world would never let his people rest. Peace was a lie. But Joker could give him what no army could: freedom, prosperity, safety. In return, Bane would become his instrument of ruin. And to seal their pact, Joker demanded a test of loyalty so monstrous it froze the air. Kill his father. Bane obeyed instantly. From that moment on, he became Joker's executioner, Phantom and Warhammer. Governments learned to fear a silent shadow with fists like wrecking balls. He submitted to horrific venom experiments, muscle tearing, bones screaming, but survived, evolving into something beyond human. His mind crystallized. Every tactic, strike, strategy in history, memorized, mastered. A living encyclopedia of violence powered by a god's memory and a devil's intent. Alfred imagined the inevitable clash. Bruce stepping forward, noble and stubborn, believing determination could defy the impossible. It wouldn't matter. In his vision, Bane wouldn't sneak. He'd walk straight to Batman's front door and knock. Batman would open it, armed and armored, and let Bane strike first. The ground would shake from that punch. Batman would fire grapple spikes, hurl bat bombs, and swing the bat axe. But Bane would keep moving through the fire, muscles tearing, bones cracking, grinning through blood. Then Bane would grab him like a rag doll, and, with Batman's own axe, slice off one arm, then the other. Batman would choke on blood as he stared into Bane's eyes. And then Bane would crush Batman's head with the axe head. Arkham would steal his corpse, stitch him into a nightmare, and he'd rise again as a twisted Bat-Bane. Joker would offer Bruce the same cursed bargain: take the power, save your city, become what Bane became. Bruce would refuse. He always did. He would die before surrendering his will. So Bane would do what monsters do when they cannot break the night. He would break the kingdom. He would destroy Bruce by destroying everyone he loved. As Gotham slept, Bane hunted. He found Eddie, Harvey, and Ozzy. And the breaking began. What will happen next? Will Bruce's friends survive? In our next episode, Bane is going to rewrite history as he breaks Bruce's childhood friends and create an absolute villain out of them. You cannot miss it for the world. So stay tuned and stay absolute.